Welcome to Global Intelligence. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a new space company dedicated to helping small businesses get payload into orbit. On December 30th, 2021, Virgin Orbit, a member of the Virgin Group, went public on the stock market via a merger with NextGen Acquisition Corporation 2. Virgin Orbit is a payload-to-orbit company that has the capacity to launch from all around the world, all without utilizing any permanent infrastructure, such as rocket launch pads. Currently, the VORB stock is selling for $8.06 a share as of January 7, 2022. Virgin Galactic shares continue to fall as they have been since summer of 2021. Virgin Orbit and Virgin Galactic do not interfere with each other's market share, as Galactic serves to send tourists to suborbit, whereas Orbit serves to send satellites to predetermined orbits with up to 120-degree inclination at launch. Want to launch? Virgin Orbit will send a 3 to 500 kilogram satellite using their Launcher 1 rocket, which will deploy a satellite with its sleek clamshell design. For you Americans out there, the satellite can weigh between 660 pounds and 1,100 pounds. The Launcher 1 rocket is a 70-foot tall rocket which equates to around one-third the length of a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket and less than one-fifth the size of SpaceX's Starship. Virgin Orbit uses less parts in their rockets, which makes their rockets more reliable than their competition. SpaceX specializes in satellite ride-sharing, which allows many companies to send smaller payloads while coming together to cover the immense cost to launch. Virgin's way is to offer direct access to desired orbits to small businesses that can't afford to wait for their satellite to drift into its activation lane. Virgin Orbit will build 24 Launcher 1 rockets in-house, utilizing state-of-the-art additive and subtractive machining in the same process. These rockets will be made from lightweight carbon composite material and will have linerless tanks, which reduces takeoff weight. Not only that, but Virgin Orbit intends to produce 24 of these rockets each year. Total takeoff weight for the Launcher 1 is 57,000 pounds, packing 80,000 pounds of thrust into one small package. The Launcher 1 has two stages, the Newton 3 and Newton 4. The Newton 3 is the first stage and has a 3-minute run time with max speed of 8,000 miles per hour and 75,000 pounds of thrust. The Newton 4 is the second stage with a 6-minute intermittent run, 17,000 mile per hour max speed, and 5,000 pounds of thrust. At max speed, the Launcher 1 rocket will be traveling at 17,500 miles per hour typically. Virgin claims that they can easily turn a few knobs and get the Launcher 1 going higher and faster. Let's say you want to put a satellite into orbit, and you want to know what your satellite's journey may look like. First, your satellite will be loaded into the payload bay of the Launcher 1 rocket. After loading, the rocket will be mounted under the wing of Cosmic Girl, your first stage to orbit. Cosmic Girl is a custom Boeing 747 with a 5-person crew of operators and engineers on board. This crew consists of a pilot, co-pilot, and 3 flight engineers who monitor the launch, flight, and health of both Cosmic Girl and the Launcher 1 spacecraft. At an altitude of 35,000 feet, Cosmic Girl says her goodbyes and deploys Launcher 1, having surpassed 2/3 of the Earth's atmosphere. Cosmic Girl then returns to base, with far greater chances of landing compared to standard first-stage rocket engines, which brings costs down to record lows for Virgin. Once deployed, Launcher 1 will soar into orbit specified by their customer and will deploy the satellite, as they have already done with 19 satellites in the past. Right now, the Launcher 1 is going to be expendable, but Virgin Orbit plans to reuse the rockets in the future. Virgin produces all of their rockets in-house and require only a few raw materials to produce fully operational rockets affordably. They expect to be profitable by the year 2024 and are currently backlogged, meaning there's a line of customers waiting to pay up as soon as Virgin is ready. This includes the United States government. This service will be critical to nations who are yet to launch satellite systems from their homeland. An example of this is the UK, who will launch from Cornwall in 2022. Setting precedent for both the nation and the globe. Virgin Orbit has tried and proven technology that will allow them to quickly capitalize on the up-and-coming commercial space race. The Virgin Group is going to be as big of a player in the privatization of space as companies like SpaceX and Boeing. This is because they're building a company that turns raw materials into simple and reliable machines capable of efficiently and affordably delivering payload to orbit. This model reduces failure rate, and it also reduces costs, thus increasing their returns. This model is also easily replicated, as Virgin can build new factories all over the globe and then launch from anywhere with an airstrip and a concrete pad to load the rocket. In the future, the company may even have a fleet of 747s, and these would be ready to launch rockets by the hour. In the event that the United States satellite constellation is destroyed, Virgin could potentially, and plans to be capable of, large-scale military satellite deployment in strategic orbits. This puts the company in an excellent position, as it can benefit from both the private and scientific sector, but also from the government, as they will both rely on Virgin Orbit services. This news may come as a sigh of relief for investors who own shares of Virgin Galactic, as the two entities pose no threat to the revenue streams of the other. Galactic will remain dedicated to suborbital tourism and short-duration flights on their spaceplane, and Virgin Orbit will be dedicated to non-living payload like CubeSats or GPS systems. The Virgin Orbit Executive Board, or VOX, is composed of industry veterans with decades of experience, as individuals alone. The CEO of Virgin Orbit, Dan Hart, recently held a big spectator event in Times Square where they displayed one of their Launcher One rockets. For these reasons, it is clear that Virgin Orbit will disrupt and forever change the space industry.